Hey everybody, this is Greg. I'm going to show you real quick how I added my work light to my new 3046R. Give you a rundown on it. It's real quick and easy. Not real quick if you take your time and do everything right, but besides that, you do not have to drill any holes to add a new toggle switch for this install. The headlight switch on it, you'll notice it has one more setting on it. I'll show it to you real quick. This here, you flip that one time, cut your headlights on. You flip it over one more time, it cuts your work lights on. Well, I called 7 or 8 different John Deere dealers and asked them where I tap into that switch right there, that I wanted my work lights to come on with that and not drill for a new switch. Well, between those 7 or 8 different dealers, they all told me that I would have to put my own switch on by drilling a hole in here or in here, anywhere. They told me I'd have to do that, or they told me I would have to pull all this plastic off, pull that switch out over there and tap into the back of it. Well, I didn't think that John Deere would make one like that and put a switch on it and not run a wire for it. All those stores told me they were not pre-wired. So I got to looking around. I got my voltmeter and got out here playing with it. And I did go ahead and take all this off to look behind that switch to see if I needed to tap into it. Well, it's all sealed up back there. You can't just take it apart and plug a wire into it. I got to looking down here. I pulled this off. All this came off, and I got in the fuse box and found a work light fuse. Didn't have any power to it, so I flipped the work light switch on. There was 12 volts. So I knew that there was a wire coming from that switch down here somewhere. And I got on to looking. And back here, where your lights for your turn signal and your tail lights come out of the bottom of the ROPS right here, on both sides, there is these little black things. They look like they would be an inline fuse or something. If you just cut that zip tie off right there and pull the ends of those little black rubber caps off, it's just got an open wire connector. Just a purple and a black wire on each side, and that is your work light wires. So if you install a work light, you only have to run your wire down here to these 2 wires. You don't have to go all the way to the front with the battery, nothing like that. So what I did, I'll show you, this is my LED Traveler work light I got from Tractor Supply. If you flip your headlight switch on here, that'll cut your LED on, or whatever kind of work light you want. And if you get these LED lights, you may not know it, but you don't have to use that relay switch that comes with it, or the wiring harness that comes with it. It don't need a relay at all. You can just plug that straight into 12 volts is all it takes to run it. So you can get rid of that relay and just run a straight wire to that. So what I did, that's the plug on there. I just got me some wire loom, ran that over here. Just come straight down the side with it, folded it around, and then this hole right here where you have access to get in there and take your tail light and blinker off, I just ran it down through there, ran it down through the rock bar, and come out down here. It was kind of tricky fishing it down through this. I couldn't do it with just the regular wire I had. I had to get a little stiffer wire. So what I did, I had a spool of power cord that you would use for, say, a lamp or something like that. It's a little bit thicker, so I cut me off about a 4-foot section of it, bent it out kind of straight, and I poked that down in there. And then there's a little hole, a round hole in the bottom of this where those wires go up through. I just stuck my finger in there and run my cord down until I felt it touch the end of my finger, and then I just used my finger to guide that on out the hole. Got my light, my wire for the work light, and I just got some electrical tape and wrapped it up, and then I pulled it on up through here and come out right here with it. That's basically all you got to do. Run your wires down there and hook up to the black and purple right at the bottom of the rocks. I hope that'll help y'all, because I sure had a headache with it. Have a good one.